My name is Jonathan Vasquez. I'm here to talk about peace and love. I hope I can bring peace and love to you all. And I'm here to speak about big topics. To the mass shootings in schools that have been happening for the past 2 months. Uh, 17 shootings in 2 months. It's unnecessary. That is wild. Why haven't we done anything about that? That's a big topic right now, definitely. And there's a lot of things going out there in the world that we've been ignoring, and that could, unite us. Definitely unite us. And we need to shed a light to all of it. To the Black Panther movie coming out, and how that's a big impact in the Black community, and how and we can talk about the women's rights movement. We can talk about LGBTQ society, and we're gonna delve into all of that. I want to speak about big topics, concerns that I have, and I want to hear your concerns. And these are things that you might not think that I should be talking about, and that's fine. People have their opinions, people have their perspectives, their truths, and I don't deny any of it. I don't argue with it. I don't say that you're wrong. Everybody has their truths, and I accept it. And I hope you could accept my truth, because I'm here just coming at you peacefully. Because I don't want to be having to defend myself, because I don't have to defend myself. It's unnecessary. There's no need for me to defend myself for something I'm saying, for speaking out my truth. And I hope you could agree with it. And if you don't agree with it, I want all feedback, definitely, as long as you guys said it in a positive, not positive, it doesn't need to be positive. I know there's negativity out there, but I do hope it's with respect, and I will respond to it as long as it's peaceful and respectful. And because I won't argue, I'm not going to fight, I'm not going to raise my voice, but I will assert myself to the things that I do have concerns, and to the things that I want to speak about. Now, I want to shed light on myself so that you can know that I'm coming with you with all honesty and with love, because that's what we should be bringing to the table. We should be bringing love to the table, and I want you guys to open yourselves up to me, to yourselves most of all, so that we could put on to that love onto the world, because it's only through us that we will be able to do this. And we can't help the world if we're damaged inside. And I've been working at making changes in my life and bringing positivity into my world every day, and to let you guys know a bit about myself. I like to wake up in the morning, and I like to step outside, put on my headset, dance like a fool here and there, and and I say good morning to all my neighbors. I like to see their faces. I like to say hello and put a smile on their face. I start off my day perfectly, because then I get to snowball that into so much more positivity throughout my day, and let other people be impacted by it, because people are impacted by the waves that we send out there into the world. We bring negativity into the world. People are going to be negative. We bring positivity. We affect other people. We affect people in that way. We bring positivity into their world, and help them out. A simple hello, good morning, a simple smile on your face can make a big difference. It can really make another person smile. It's infectious. Honestly, it's pretty beautiful, and I hope I could do that for you guys. And so, to let you guys know a little bit about me, yeah. So I like to do that. I like to wake up in the morning, but to get really raw about myself, and it's like straight to the point. At 7 years old, I was exposed to pornography, and that damaged me. It affected me. A child at that age, learning about sex and not having anybody there to really help you out and tell you the rights and the wrongs, and instead, like being yelled at for watching something like that. Like when you get caught, it's just like very traumatic. It's very like, oh, what did I do? I didn't mean to, but like, and then it becomes a tabooish kind of thing, and you watch it. It's like someone telling you, don't touch that. You're gonna touch it, and it's like you should not have told me that. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious to what it is, and so it damaged me. It affected me. It opened up my eyes, and I had to comprehend that on my own, and it was very difficult. We shouldn't push sex onto children. Children shouldn't be knowing things about sex because they're very sensitive and they're very knowledgeable. They absorb a lot. We tend to mold our children and put our ideas onto them and try to pass on, I guess, a tradition or way of thinking when kids are born creative, adventurous, and they should be. Should not let the world mold them into what it is. Because if we do believe the children are our future, then we should allow them to be the future. But the thing is, we're here living in the present. It doesn't mean it's too late for us to do something. So let's make that future for them. Because if we don't make a future for them, then we're gonna leave them in ruins. And sadly, that's the way things are going a bit. We destroy our world and we make changes in our world that are bad and good. But you see how we make these changes. Like, you see how powerful we are. We could do this. And just with slight adjustments, we could change the world and bring this into some beautiful stuff. It's out there. We just need to come up with an idea, and we need to stop letting categories and subcategories affect us, distract us from the big picture. Because it's already difficult to be a man and a female, and then to have subcategories onto that. It's unnecessary. It's been unnecessary that we had to fight for civil rights. We had to fight for equality. We've had to fight for so much in this world, and these are things that should be given to us. These are things that belong to us. But instead, we've had to fight for it. We've been pinned against each other by society to fight for money, to fight for a title that does not mean anything in this world. It shouldn't mean anything to you because it's just a title. Why are we titling things? Why can't we just be one? Why can't we just love? And that's a very hard question to answer to a lot of people. But I believe it's so simple. You just love. That's it. Just love, 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 love. And so I want to bring a statement to you that I've written myself and raise some concerns that I have. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna read a statement as well from Elaine Brown. She was a part of the Black Panther Party. The album is called "Seize the Time," and I will play the song at the end to end this video and let you guys hear it. And so, just to let you know, if I haven't said it yet, these are one-shot style videos. So that means no editing. You get to see the flaws of how I am and how I speak, and I hope I can speak as fluent as possible so that you can hear me. I'm only using a laptop. I'm not getting fancy with anything. I want to bring the truthfulness, the rawness of myself, show you that I am vulnerable, that I will allow myself to be vulnerable, so that you can agree with me, so that you could be open with me, and so that we can make this work. We definitely can make this work. So let me get started on that. Let me read this statement that I've written, and I've showed this statement to my coworkers. I've shown this statement to a broad aspect of this world. I want young people to respond to me. I want my same age group, males and females, and I want everybody to come together. People older than me could shed a light to me as well, and I've been doing that. And here's the passage, or here's the statement. Hello, my name is Jonathan Vasquez. I'm 24, living in California. I'm concerned for my community and my brothers and sisters in the world. I want to help bring light to my people and talk on women's rights and how many of the women that are influences to the younger generations are not making the right decisions. About sexual abuse, for example, the Olympian that was abused by a star, she went on and posed nude with words to empower herself and others just like her. But how does that empower women when the fact is there are still men out in the world that will objectify and belittle her in many ways? I believe women and men need to work alongside one another and show us the way to a better future. Only together can we make a difference. Not by bullying and threatening the ones in power that have abused it for their own selfish gains. I believe I could talk on the subjects that are very heavy in my people that haven't been spoken out to the general public. I want to heal my world, and I hope you can agree and help me make a change. I don't ask for much. The least you can support can go a long way, and I can make it work. I just need a helping hand so that I can lend my hand to everyone in need. So, thank you, and have a good day. Peace. So that's the statement I've sent to PBS, to the Vice channel, and to the women's rights movement. I hope they hear me out. I hope that this video, gets out there into the world, and so they could see that I'm being very serious, that I want to make change. And speaking about it, there's only so much talking can do. It's action that we have to take upon our community to make a difference. And I'm doing that as well. I'm really trying to work alongside these communities and shed a light and hopefully put my perspective in and help guide people so that they can help me as well. Because it's not just my vision, it's everybody's. We all have a part in this. We all have a voice. And I hope we can agree on that. We need to find the bottom line, the one thing that's going to stem from everything. All those things stem from one thing. And we could find that one thing to get behind, and then we could walk alongside each other and just work at it. Bring that peace and love into this world, because we need it. We need to stop all of this, and we'll figure out a way together. Definitely, we will. And so, I definitely think that the women of this world, they're the gatekeepers of the world. Definitely. And they need to guide us into becoming peaceful men. The thing is, there's a lot of women out there that are being distracted by a lot of things, and it's damaging. And we become petty. We don't care too much, and we don't care to listen to others. And that's the part. We need to keep ourselves from being distracted, because there's so many things out there that are distracting us to, I'm sorry to say this, but like unnecessary things like makeup, fashion, and express yourself. Definitely. I didn't speak about the girl, the Olympian, to attack her. I just feel that she wasn't making the right decisions and to empower herself. I do believe, women should express themselves, and everybody should express themselves and dress the way they want and expose themselves however they want. But when you're an influence on television, why are you doing these things that could set you back? Why are you exposing yourself, and why couldn't you make a different decision in showing the world that you could empower them and you could empower yourself in different ways? There's so many different ways we could go about it. And I need to understand that there's younger generations out there that are looking at this, and we have such big names out there that have such a big influence, and we're allowing them to influence us, and we're not questioning the things that they're doing. We're not really looking down to the bottom line. Like, what is it that we're trying to reach? Because no one hasn't given us a mission goal. Where are we supposed to end up at the end of the year? Like, what is the goal? What is the goal for each month? What are we trying to strive for? And I want you to shed some light to me, and then I can shed some light to you. So I don't mean any disrespect. I come with peace and love, and more power to everybody, because we should be able to express ourselves however we want. And this is why I'm here expressing myself. And I will get backlash. I will get this and that. It will happen, because it's just something that happens. And I guess that's backlash towards the Olympian, because I'm speaking about it now. And so I want to change things up. I want all of us to come to the table and speak about these things, because it's not just my voice. It's your voice as well, and we need to make a change. So now that I've gone through that, and I've told you guys it's a one-shot only video, I'm ready to read the statement for you. And like I said, this is a statement from Elaine Brown from the Black Panther Party, and the record's called "Seize the Time." And here it is. It's a big influence. I've had this for quite a while, and it's not until maybe like a few months, honestly. I read the passage, I read the statement, and it made me dissect myself and think about what it is to really be a man, and see like how everything has affected me, from the pornography I spoke about to the way we treat women, the way I treat women, and this is a huge statement, and I will leave it in the comments. I'll leave my message in the comment as well, my statement in the comments, and I'll let you guys read that, because I believe you have to read this like 5 times through, because each sentence is like such a powerful statement. It hits you so hard. It hit me hard, that's for sure. And it was just powerful and beautiful, and it was about unification. And it was. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Here you go, guys. Seize the time. Elaine Brown, Black Panther Party. In all societies, the way of life of the people, their culture, mores, customs, etc., evolved from the economic basis of that society. The United States is a capitalist society. The system of capitalism being one of exploitation of man by man, with byproducts such as racism, religious chauvinism, sexual chauvinism, and unnatural division among the people. In other words, it's a dog-eat-dog society, but it's not a dog-eat-dog world. Men are not innately greedy, nor are they innately uncooperative with each other. Therefore, it is the goal of the Black Panther Party, and must be the goal of all men, to create conditions in which men can start being human, can begin to cooperate with each other, can live with each other, in fact, in peace. Men cannot do this without an arena in which to do so. In other words, in an exploitative system, men are forced to exploit. In an unkind system, men are forced to be unkind. And if in a world of inhumanity, men will be inhumane. In a society that is warmongering, men will war. These are the aspects of the way of life of a people who are part of a capitalist system. And songs are a part of the culture of society. Art, in general, is that. Songs, like all art forms, are an expression of the feelings and thoughts, the desires and hopes, and so forth of a people. They are no more than that. A song cannot change the situation, because a song does not live and breathe. People do. And so, the songs in this album are a statement by, of, and for the people. All the people. A statement to say that we, the masses of people, have had a game run on us. A game that made us think that it was necessary for our survival to grab from each other, to take what we wanted as individuals from any other individuals or groups, or to exploit each other. And so, the statement is that some of us have understood that it is absolutely essential for our survival to do just the opposite. And that, in fact, we have always had the power to do it. The power to determine our destinies as human beings and not allow them to be determined by the few men who now determine them. That we are always human and always had this power, but that we never recognized that. For we were deluged, bombarded, mesmerized by the trinkets of the ruling class. And this means all of us. Black, Mexican, white, Indian, Oriental, Gypsy, all who are members of the working class, of the non-working class, that is, those who don't have jobs, all who are oppressed. This means all of us have this power, but the power only belongs to all of us, not just some or one, but all. And that was the trick. That was the thing we never understood, and that is what this statement, these songs make. All power to the people. Seize the time. Elaine Brown. Now, I do believe we have to see the time. There's a way to do this. We can bring peace. And I hope you agree. Have a good day, world.